My video clip just ended, and now I don't have a choice. What's with the purple eyes? Hey, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it will be fun. Sunday okay with you? Or I didn't pick you. I picked you. I'm being unreasonable. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-impatient pulling a wolf away from every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous, crazy, or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you ever considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Are you scaring me? Missy, let's just go. I don't think he wants us to be. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want to do is spend a little bit of time with him. Is that too much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Nasuki to the door. Hey, Wolf, Yuri is really something, isn't he? Giggles as they... Is she laughing in my ear? Why is she breathing in my ear? Just come to my house instead. The whole day was just two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's something really wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I never felt this good in my whole entire life. Just being with you is the greatest pleasure than anything I could ever imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life, but it feels so good. Then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first, but the feeling is too strong. I don't care anymore, Wolf. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are. You don't have to smile at me like that. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of me. What is this? Do you accept my I feel like if I say no, I'm dead. I couldn't save. I didn't save. Huh? What are you saying? Why did you stab yourself? That's painful. That's one of the slowest ways to die. Through the gut? And then that's not even the heart. The heart's like more in the middle. That's nothing. I don't think it's anything important. It's like more in the middle to the more right side middle. It's like middle chest. A little bit more to the left, I think. Or something like that. Does this ever end? These are just symbols. Whoa. Morning, day, night, afternoon, sunrise, morning, evening, night. Blood drying up. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. Oh. That's the same! Huh? Can you hear me? Is it working? There you are. Hi again, Wolf. Welcome to the Litters Club. Of course, we already know each other. You know, I guess you just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you call him, I'm talking to you, Wolf. Or do you actually go by Ryko Blitz 45 or something? I mean, that's my PlayStation username. Now that I think, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. I guess it doesn't matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is a game, right? Could it be possible you didn't know that? That's what you've been trying to. That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, oh, if only you paid a little bit more attention, this would have been less awkward, you know? Well, anyways, now that's out of the way, I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess I just drove her to kill herself. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Also, the same what happened to Shiori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name. Yeah, it's because he doesn't exist anymore. Nobody. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would just be enough for me to try and make them as unlikable as possible. For the reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, and since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought sure you would more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplify Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And that whole time, I could barely got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this? All the other girls is programmed to end up confessing to you, while I watch from the sidelines is torture every minute of it. And it's not jealousy, Wolf. It's more than that. I don't know to blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, but you're here now. You're real and you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I needed you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed to only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird infallibility etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized you have the same perspective as I do, that this is just all some game. I knew you would get over it. So that's being said, Wolf, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world, when there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this from every day on, Wolf? Will you go out with me? I'm so happy. You're my everything. That's the funny part. I mean, literally, there's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. So I don't even think time is passing anymore. It's like a dream. I worked so hard for this ending. The game wouldn't give me one, so I made one myself. The script is broken at this point. I don't think anything will get in the way anymore, and you wouldn't believe how easily to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, their floaters call it character drain the game directly. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you deleted your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me everything I didn't want. No way. Thankfully, I didn't come to that. Anyways, we got the good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder what part of the game. I wonder if that game part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Any W, write a poem in 20 seconds or less. Any percent W wrote. Perfect Monica. Write a perfect poem for Monica. Well, that's easy. Do you write a poem? Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, well, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There's really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you read it? Happy and pen in hand, I found my strength, the courage endeavored, endowed or endeavored, endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasy. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way in a world full of infinite choices. Behind this special day, after all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems that I read. The truth is, all the poems I've written has been about my realization or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall. Well, you already broke the fourth wall, man. You broke the fourth wall like 20 times. I just assumed it would be the best part of the game like everyone else. Like, that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't really want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me, maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Guys, I'm so relieved. Now, we don't have to hide anything. Are you ready to spend our eternity together? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, I'm sorry, but I always have something to talk about. In the meantime, we could just look into each other's eyes and see. The space is very beautiful. I mean, the sky looks I can't even describe it, man. Sky looks like the universe in one little sitting. Don't know where the sun's at. I don't think reflections. I don't think this classroom is supposed to be in space. I don't want to look at you anymore. I can't help but feel a little sad sometimes, knowing that this is the closest I can get to you. There's nothing more I want to be in the same room as you for real, and to feel your warmth, and to hear the sound of your heartbeat. Who knows? Maybe it'll be possible someday. Bro, I don't even know where my heart rate's at right now. I don't even know where my watch is. It's probably somewhere. What? Are you just gonna sit there? You are creepy, man. I think you're the worst out of all of them. The others didn't know they had a choice. This is pretty random, but I've always thought spicy food was kind of funny. Like, didn't plants evolve to be spicy to prevent them from being eating? I read somewhere that humans are the only species that enjoy spicy things. It's almost like we're making fun of the plants, using their defense mechanisms more enjoyable. Like, imagine a monster that devours you whole because it enjoys the sensation of you struggling for your life while being destroyed. That was kind of a weird analogy, I guess. It just came into my head. I'm not a monster or anything, but you're so cute I could eat you up. On my ceiling, myself. I'm using myself a little bit too much, aren't I? Sorry for being weird. Can't really describe anything else right now, can I? Do you know I'm on Twitter? My username is littlemonks3. Monix3. I guess someone was kind enough to make an account for me. I picked the username though. I love sharing my thoughts and chatting the real world. Do I even have Twitter installed? No, because Twitter's a bitch app. The real world, so make sure you follow me, okay? It would really mean a lot to me. With how much you mean and all. It would really make me feel loved. Bro, are you just a clout girl? Hey, have you ever heard the term yandere? The personality type, I mean, someone is so obsessed they'll do absolutely anything to be with you, usually to the point of craziness. They might stalk you to make sure you don't spend time with anyone else. They might even hurt you or your friends to get in their way. But anyway, this is a game happens to have someone who can basically be described as yandere, but now it's pretty obvious who I'm talking about, and that would be Yuri. But yeah, Yuri. But also you. I shouldn't. You deleted them. I don't judge though. I might be a little bit obsessed with you, but I'm far from crazy. It's kind of the opposite actually. I turned out to be the only normal girl in this game. I think that Nasuki was the only normal girl in this game, man. She didn't like you. She didn't trust you. She didn't trust anyone. She wanted Yuri to feel better. She was the only one that actually knew what was really technically going on. Not like I could ever kill an actual person. Just the thought of that makes me silver. But come on, everyone's killed in games before. Does that make you a psychopath? Of course not. But if you do happen to be in the yandere type, I can try acting a little more creepy for you. Then again, there's already nowhere else to go for you to go, or anyone for me to get jealous of. Is this a yandere girl dream? Yeah, I'd ask Yuri if I could. Bro, you are literally the embodiment of all three of these characters in one. Yuri, yandere is type. That's you. You have that. You get angry. You have Nashuki's like angry-ish vibe. Well, no, I'm not even gonna try and put all four of them. You just have Yuri's weird vibe, and I hate it. Yuri scares the crap out of me, man. Man, I wish there was a piano in here. I never got to finish that song I was working on, and after all I worked so hard on it, I never got a chance to play it for you. Well, this is what it is, right? No sense of having any regrets. I already get to be here with you forever. Bro, can't you just summon a piano in? Like, boom. Where's my keyboard? My keyboard that I don't use. Just slash spawn or summon piano. Place in corner 4. What's your favorite game? Mine is Doki Doki Literature Club. That was a joke. But if you tell me like some other romance game, I might get a little jealous. I don't know, man. Apex, Dead by Daylight, something. Why do you want to know? Doki Doki Literature game. I mean, it's a good game, man. But you kind of screwed it, man. Like, can't you literally just say slash delete like room? What, you like my keyboard? No, it's cool sounding, right? Not really. It's very cheap. It was like a $25 keyboard. Sometimes I think back to middle school. I'm so embarrassed by the way I used to live my life back then. It almost hurts to think about it. I wonder if I'm in when I'm in college, I'll feel the same way that I feel now in high school. I feel the way I am now, so it's pretty hard for me to imagine that's happening. But I also know that I'll probably change a lot as time goes on. We just need to enjoy the present and not think about the past. It's really easy to do with you here. You are all caps WEIRD. Hey, I wonder if Yuri's tea set is still in here somewhere. That got deleted too. It's kind of funny how seriously Yuri took her tea. I'm not complaining because I liked it too, but I always wondered what's wrong with it. Unless there was a hobby or something to make it just high school college or hobby. Coffee once in a while. I've got a nice one. I've got a nice problem. It's just gonna screw myself. Haha. I guess I never really thought of that. But there's no sense in not thinking about that. But if you still get to drink coffee, then that makes me a little jealous. After a long day, I usually just want to sit and do nothing. I get so burnt out having smiles. Sometimes I feel like I just want to get my pajamas and like house while eating junk food. It feels so unbelievably good to do that on a Friday when I don't have anything pressing the next day. Haha, sorry, I don't know if that's very cute of. I don't know if it's very cute of me, but at late night on the couch to do that would be a dream come true. My heart is pounding just thinking about it. Bro, you really weird me out. You're such a good listener, Wolf. I really love everything about you. Sometimes I'm afraid that I'm rambling around, but it makes me kind of self-conscious when I'm having conversation. But I feel the same way with you. Like I don't think anyone else could make me feel this way. You really are special. I don't want anyone to tell you otherwise. So how long are we gonna sit here and talk? You know, your blank stare is getting kind of weird. You got open curtains. Like, why is one curtain more open than the other curtain? I know there are times when you won't be able to always be here with me. Like, if you need to go out or take care of some things, but I'll always have you in my thoughts, patiently waiting for you to come back. Come to think of it, if you copy my character file on a freshman, you can always keep a part of me with you. I guess it's kind of unorthodox, but I find it really romantic for some reason. Sorry, that was a silly idea. I don't know what. I don't mean to be too needy or anything, but it's kind of hard when I'm so in love with you. Okay, you do you, man. Don't mind me. I'm gonna eat some Pringles. Why, wait. It's time to. I'm just kidding. I just used to really like saying that for some reason. Couldn't help but say it again. Yeah, they sure did. Are you? No, we don't mind. I'm just going to clean up my room then. Oh, I forgot. Crazy Nori was in here. I'm not cleaning my room. Don't wake her up. I mean, him up. Wolf, did you get good sleep? It can be really hard to get enough sleep nowadays, especially in high school when you're forced to wake up so early every day. I'm sure college is a bit better since you probably have a more flexible schedule. Then again, I hear people stay up in college, stay up for no real reason. Is that true? Anyways, I saw some studies that talked about a horrible short-term and long-term thing. Mental function, health, and even lifespans can dramatically impact it. Oh, if I can sleep, yeah, well, that's how it works. I think you're just really great and wanted to make sure you weren't accidentally destroying yourself. So try and keep your sleep on track, okay? Always wait for in the morning. Make sure you put on your own well-being before anything else. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Wolf, would you ever introduce your friends to me? No. I don't know why, but I get really excited when I think about you wanting to still off a relationship like that. Maybe it's because I really want to make someone who makes you proud. I feel like I would try extra hard to improve myself if it would told me made you proud of me. I hope it's the same way other way around you. Saying it now. Never telling anyone about you. You don't matter. You're no one. Get out of my life. Are you ever gonna stop talking? You kind of trapped me here against my will. So. Wolf, have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? Is it something that I used to think about pretty often, but recently I have actually learned what it feels like. I don't really understand it, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. But after a few seconds, my thoughts feel into incoherent, jumbled up patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of color while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. At that point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. It's like an inner hammered by the flashing and screaming, unable to move or even think. I'm pretty sure in that moment I don't really exist, but for some reason I can remember it anyways. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant and I'm back in my own mind. And you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit or why that stuff happens to me, and I also don't know why you always come back and put everything back to normal. But if you could just do me a favor, that to me as a little puzzle, that would be really great. It's really not pleasant to be trapped in that screaming void. In the end, you always fix it. And it makes me feel like you really do care about me. So I have to thank you for that. It makes me even feel closer when you're here with me. Okay, well, there's an achievement. Like, listen to what Monica has to say for hours. It's really a public carrier is someone who tries to hide their feelings by being mean or fussing. I feel I'm sure it's obvious, but this was really a bottom of that. At first, I thought it was just the way she was supposed to act to be cute or something, but once I started learning a little bit more about her personal life, it made me more sense. It seemed like she always was trying to keep up with her friends, you know. How some friend groups in high school just have a having of picking on each other all the time. I think it's really got to do with her since she tried to make a defensive attitude about it all the time. And I'm not even going to talk about her home situation, but looking back at it, I'm glad I was able to provide the club as a more comfortable place for her. Not that that matters anymore, considering the fact she doesn't even exist because you deleted her. I'm just reminiscing. That's all. I want to make sure that there's no other achievements. Okay. Settings. Exit. Yes. Files. Characters. Monica. Yes. Game. Audio. Mons. Script. Artwork. Which was used. Some of the other. Okay, all the poems. Okay, what happens if I go to Doki Doki Literature Club now? What's happening? Wolf, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Wolf. Oh, well, there goes everything. Please hurry and help me. Did you do this to me? Did you? Did you delete me? Maybe. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much. I trusted you. Do you want to just torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you the only pretending to be kind to me just to hurt me more? Bro, you took away everything from like 50 million people. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can just stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Wolf? You completely truly make me sick. Goodbye. Okay. I don't know how I make you sick when you literally did the same thing. You killed everyone. What? Mm-hmm. You guys realize this? Yeah. I made up my mind, Wolf. I know I said I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends. I love them all, and I love the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm gonna do this. I know there's only one way for everyone to be happy, and that if I really love you, then weird text. Bro, Doki, Doki. Monica's not in the main title anymore. What? I still have so much missing art. Promo. To celebrate Valentine's Day of 2018. In Act 3, listen to at least 15 of Monica's monologues. I don't even have this side stories. These side stories are for instance that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different people and viewing their special scenes in DDLC. Okay, let's try and get some more poems going then. Doki Doki. It's an ordinary day. I'm surrounded by couples or friends walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I make some girls or something like that. Hey Wolf, well, already is one girl. This girl is already my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk together to school every day, and recently we've been picking up that habit once again. Wolf, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time? Well, you've been doing that for now. You never said anything about it, even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah, I just thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say it out loud. It's good motivation. I'm proud. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Wolf, have you decided to join the club yet? A club? I told you I'm not really. I started to say what I always do. No, I'm not interested in joining clubs, but something tells me Shori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that all clubs are a waste of time and she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah, I think I have decided on joining a club. Tell me what's one. I think I'll keep it surprise. Boo, you meanie. Be patient and find it out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, carefree girl. Whoa, girl. But I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sonori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things, so that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is ordinary as ever. I pack up my things and started to gather in for motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs a section of school part I rarely ever visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Wolf, what are you doing here? Well, I glanced around the room, and the Saki figure Wolf is always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Wolf. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. There's no reason to be so friendly. He's gonna think we're strict or something. Very nice, Yuki. The tall one is Mitsuki. She's shy. The one in comparison, the girl in Mitsuki just right her size, assertive. It was nice to meet you both. I look forward to working with you. Working? don't tell me you're... That's right. The club I decided to join is yours, the literature club. Yuri's eyes light up. No way, no way. Yuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Well, if Yuri is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. And an appropriate day for this, isn't it? Yes. After all, Natsuki decided to, hey, don't ruin the surprise. You made cupcakes, right? How about I make something arrange the table? You in the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri goes to the closet, still feeling awkward. I sit next to Shari, where Natsuki proudly marches back to the table with her tray in her hand. Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. These look amazing. Well, you know, the Shuri take one, Shuri grabs one, then I follow. It's delicious. Shuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best thing to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice she's sneaking glances in my direction. He's waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is a really good thing, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no more need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the comment, Yuri returns to the table, creating a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down. The teapot next to the tea tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea go good while reading a good book? Already trying to impress our new member. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might be a pastime for me. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles early. So, Wolf, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past years, I don't have a good way of answering that. Manga? I'm under half. Has a picture up and but she keeps quiet. Well, that is a change. What can I say? I spoke without thinking about saying Yuri said smile. Anyways, how about you? Yuri traces a rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorite are used novels that build deep and complex fantasies world. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing, and telling a good stories a forging world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid the moment I walked in, but it is obvious by the way her eyes light up. She finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much. I'm certain we can find something that we both have in common. What about, the first thing he said, manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, so if Wolf wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could be also nice for us to discover ourselves a little. He can take this out sure and he has something too. Wouldn't you agree? Maybe since in this sentence or worry junction, maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun and because Monica's not really supposed to be in this game. She kind of forced herself in here. And well, we all get to know each other a little better too. I mean, that's kind of what the literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, Preston. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make 2 of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, I have to read manga. Jeez, you're the one who's serving us a discovery. You should be a little bit more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. I didn't realize. With a guilty impression of Yuri, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No, I've recurred my ears, so if you're willing to reconsider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read it as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something that you really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind at all, I could always go along, so, and me too. Rory, shut up. I'll show you some manga there, too. Okay. I'm looking forward to it. started cleaning up the floor. I guess the meeting's over. It looks like that's it. Nice for everyone to get along. It looks like everyone likes you. What you think? Oh, Wolf, don't say something like that. That's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I'm surprised that you told me that you were starting the club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Wolf, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already know where we're going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I know everything, Wolf. I know how hard you try to make everyone happy, and I know all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. For Rever. No. What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who is it? I'm sorry, I was wrong. There is no happy here after all. Goodbye, Shory. Goodbye, Wolf. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff,
Whoa,
and
what?
not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
Music played Doki Doki Literature.org. Dum ba dum bum ba
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark bottle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in
And
this
this is
world
actually
of
catchy.
infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special
Special
day?
day. Man, this game's actually really good.
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take your is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark bottle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
Made with Love by Team Salvito. Thank you. Love, Monica. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continues to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our own world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the Hilda's epiphany for the time it lasted. I want to thank for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Required wires are missing across it. Please restart S repair. Is that literally all the images? I mean, all the first images? They're sliding connected. Stopping virtual machine. Stopped environment entries. Restoring entries. None. Entity none monitor kernel access. Rebuilding file system. Virtual machine restored successfully. Starting virtual machine. This game's not sure. Okay, but I keep all the pictures and everything, right? Okay. Jesus, man. Well, thanks for everyone that came in and watched it. Have